the secret to staying high vibrational around toxic people. There comes a moment in every spiritual journey when you realize that energy is everything. You begin to see how your thoughts shape your reality, how your emotions create vibrations that ripple out into the world, and how the people you surround yourself with influence your frequency more than you ever imagined. And then something shifts. You start to notice that not everyone is operating at the same level of awareness. Some people seem to radiate positivity, effortlessly lifting you up, while others seem to drain you the moment they walk into a room. These are the toxic energies, the people who, whether consciously or unconsciously, pull you into lower vibrations of fear, anger, and self-doubt. But here's the truth that no one tells you: you do not have to be affected by them. You do not have to lower your frequency to match theirs. You do not have to absorb their negativity. In fact, once you master this secret, you will realize that your high vibration is the most powerful force in any room. The first key to staying high vibrational around toxic people is understanding energy dynamics. Every interaction is an exchange of energy. When you are around someone who is uplifting, the energy flows effortlessly between you, creating a field of expansion and positivity. But when you encounter someone who is stuck in negativity, a different dynamic begins to unfold. They are in an energetic deficit, whether they realize it or not. Their frequency is low, and they are unconsciously seeking to pull energy from those around them to compensate. This is why toxic people often provoke reactions they thrive on, creating emotional responses, whether through drama, manipulation, or criticism. The moment you react, you have given them access to your energy field. And this is where most people fall into the trap. They fight back, they defend themselves, they engage in the negativity, thinking they are standing their ground, but in reality, they are feeding the very energy they are trying to escape.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
So the real secret: do not engage energetically. This does not mean suppressing your emotions or pretending to be unaffected. It means mastering the art of observation without absorption. When a toxic person tries to pull you into their frequency, pause, become aware of the energy they are projecting, but do not let it enter your field. Imagine yourself as a clear, open space where negativity passes through without sticking. This is not avoidance, it is energetic mastery. Because the moment you stop reacting, the moment you stop feeding their need for an emotional response, something incredible happens. Their energy loses its grip on you. They may try harder at first, escalating their behavior in an attempt to provoke a response. But if you remain centered, their power over you dissolves. But here's where it gets even deeper. To truly stay high vibrational in toxic environments, you must cultivate energetic sovereignty. This means that your frequency is no longer dictated by external circumstances. Most people live in a reactive state. If good things happen, they feel good. If bad things happen, they feel bad. But when you become energetically sovereign, your inner state is no longer controlled by what is happening around you. You hold your vibration like an unshakable pillar of light. And when you do this, something extraordinary happens. The toxic energy around you begins to shift, because high vibration is more powerful than low vibration. Light is stronger than darkness. When you are truly aligned, your energy field becomes so strong that it naturally repels negativity without effort. But the final truth: none of this works unless you truly believe in your own power. Because the moment you doubt, the moment you question whether you can maintain your vibration, you create an opening for lower energies to slip in. So ask yourself, do I truly believe that my energy is stronger than the negativity around me? Or am I still giving my power away? Because once you claim it fully, Once you step into your own energetic mastery, you will realize that no toxic person, no negative situation, no external force can ever pull you down again. The invisible shields how to protect your energy without blocking your heart. One of the greatest mistakes people make when dealing with toxic energy is believing that the only way to protect themselves is by shutting down, building emotional walls, or becoming distant. They feel the heaviness of negativity, the draining pull of toxic interactions, and they instinctively close off to prevent themselves from being affected. But here's the truth: blocking yourself off from negative energy also blocks you from receiving positive energy. It limits your ability to connect, to love, to remain open to the beauty of life. And over time, this creates a different kind of suffering, one where you feel safe from harm, but also disconnected from joy, from deep relationships, from the very essence of life itself. So the real mastery is not in shutting down, it is in learning how to create invisible shields. These are energetic boundaries that protect your frequency without hardening your heart. They allow you to remain open, present, and compassionate while ensuring that no toxic energy enters your field. And when you master them, you will realize something extraordinary. You do not need to run from negativity. You do not need to fear toxic people. You can stand in the middle of chaos and remain completely untouched. The first invisible shield is energetic awareness. Most people go through life completely unaware of how energy moves between people. They engage in conversations, arguments, interactions without realizing that every exchange is an energetic transaction. And because of this, they absorb emotions, they take on stress that isn't theirs, they leave situations feeling drained without knowing why. But the moment you become aware, everything changes. You start to notice when someone's energy is trying to hook into yours. You feel the subtle pull when a toxic person attempts to provoke you. And instead of reacting unconsciously, you make a conscious choice: do I want to engage with this energy, or do I want to remain in my own vibration? This awareness alone is one of the most powerful forms of protection, because the moment you see the game, you stop playing it. But awareness is just the beginning. The second invisible shield is energetic detachment. This does not mean being indifferent or unkind, it means refusing to carry what does not belong to you. Toxic people often project their own pain onto others. They criticize, they complain, they try to make you feel responsible for their emotions, and if you are not careful, you will unconsciously take on their burdens as your own. You will start to feel their frustration, their anger, their negativity as if it is yours. But here's the truth: it is not yours. Their energy is their responsibility. Their emotions are their journey. And the moment you stop internalizing what does not belong to you, you become untouchable. So the next time you feel the weight of someone else's negativity, ask yourself, is this mine, or am I carrying something that was never mine to hold? And if the answer is no, simply let it go. But the most advanced invisible shield is energetic transmutation. This is where you no longer just protect yourself from negativity, you transform it. Most people either absorb toxic energy or resist it. But there is a third option: you can shift it. When someone brings negativity into your space, instead of letting it lower your vibration, you use your own energy to neutralize it. This is what true spiritual masters do. They do not run from darkness, they alchemize it into light. They do not fear negativity, they transform it through their own presence. And you can do this too. The key is to remain so deeply anchored in your own energy that the external world has no choice but to respond to your frequency. When someone speaks in anger, respond with calmness. When someone projects fear, radiate confidence. When someone tries to pull you into drama, hold stillness. This does not mean tolerating toxicity, it means refusing to let it dictate your state of being. And when you do this, something incredible happens. The energy around you starts to shift. Toxic people either begin to change in your presence, or they naturally distance themselves because they can no longer affect you. But the real secret to all of this, it all comes down to inner strength. Because no shield, no technique, no strategy will work if you do not believe in your own power. If you secretly fear that toxic energy is stronger than you, it will be. If you believe that other people's negativity can control your emotions, it will. The universe responds to what you believe. And the moment you truly decide that nothing outside of you can lower your vibration, everything shifts. So ask yourself, have I been giving my power away without realizing it? Have I been allowing toxic energies to dictate my emotional state? Because the moment you reclaim your power, the moment you stand fully in your own energetic sovereignty, you will realize that no one, not a toxic person, not a negative environment, not even the most chaotic energy can touch you unless you allow it. The frequency lock: how to maintain a high vibration no matter what happens around you. Everything in the universe vibrates. Every thought, every emotion, every person, every interaction, it's all energy, constantly shifting, constantly moving. The state of your energy, your frequency, determines what you attract, how you feel, and how the world responds to you. This isn't just some abstract spiritual concept. It's physics, it's resonance. And the most powerful realization you can have is this: your frequency is your reality. The problem is, most people live in a state of reactive frequency. Their vibration is dictated by what happens around them. If people are kind, they feel good. If people are rude, they feel bad. If life is smooth, they feel peaceful. If challenges arise, they feel stressed. And without realizing it, they allow external circumstances to hijack their energy. They ride the emotional roller coaster of life, constantly up and down, pulled in every direction by the energies around them. But here's the truth: staying high vibrational is not about avoiding negativity, it's about mastering your internal state so that nothing external can lower your frequency. It's about locking in your vibration so deeply that no person, no situation, no external force can shake it. The first key to locking in your frequency is recognizing the illusion of control. Most people believe that in order to maintain a high vibration, they need to control their environment. They try to avoid toxic people, eliminate negativity, structure their lives in a way that shields them from anything that could disturb their energy. And while there is wisdom in choosing environments that support your growth, the deeper truth is this: you will never be able to control everything around you. You cannot control how people act. You cannot control unexpected challenges. You cannot control the energies that appear in your reality. But you can control one thing: your response. And when you master your response, when you stop needing the world to be perfect in order for you to feel good, you step into true power. Because now, your frequency is self-sustained. The second key is emotional resilience. Staying high vibrational does not mean suppressing emotions. It does not mean pretending to be happy when you're not, or forcing yourself to be positive when you feel otherwise. That is not vibration mastery, that is denial. True high vibrational living means allowing emotions to move through you without becoming trapped in them. Feel everything fully, but do not attach. If anger arises, acknowledge it, process it, and let it pass. If sadness comes, allow it to flow without resistance, but do not build a home in it. The reason most people get stuck in low vibrations is because they hold on to emotions long after they have served their purpose. They replay painful events, they dwell on negativity, they feed the very energy they want to escape. But when you develop emotional resilience, you move through emotions instead of being trapped by them. And because of this, your baseline frequency remains high, even in the face of temporary emotional lows. The third key is energetic consistency. Imagine your vibration like a flame. A small candle can be blown out by the slightest wind, but a raging fire remains untouched by even the strongest storm. Most people treat their vibration like a candle that is fragile, easily diminished by external forces. But when you cultivate energetic consistency, your frequency becomes unshakable. And the way to do this is through daily vibrational practices. Just like you shower every day to cleanse your body, you must cleanse your energy daily to keep your vibrations strong. Meditation, breathwork, movement, intentional gratitude, these are not just spiritual concepts, they are vibrational resets. The world will always bring waves of energy, some uplifting, some challenging. But if you have a daily practice that strengthens your vibration, you will remain steady no matter what comes. The final key is embodied certainty. This is where you no longer just practice a high vibration, you become it. This is where you no longer question whether you can maintain your energy, you simply do. This is where you no longer fear negativity because you know with absolute certainty that it holds no power over you. And the only way to reach this level is through a deep, unwavering decision. I choose, fully and completely, to be in control of my frequency. Not sometimes, not when things are easy, always. So ask yourself, have I been living as the master of my vibration, or have I been allowing the world to dictate my energy? Because the moment you truly decide that your frequency is locked in, everything changes. You become the flame that cannot be extinguished, the energy that cannot be shaken, the presence that elevates every space you enter. And when you reach this level, toxic people, negative situations, external chaos, they no longer affect you. Because you no longer vibrate at a level where they can reach you. The ultimate energy shift, becoming a living force of high vibration. Imagine walking into a room and feeling the entire atmosphere shift, not because of what you say, but because of what you are. Imagine radiating a presence so powerful, so unshakable, that negativity cannot touch you. Imagine becoming a living force of high vibration, so deeply anchored in your energy that toxic people either transform in your presence or instinctively distance themselves because they can no longer affect you. This is not fantasy. This is not reserved for monks meditating in caves or spiritual masters who have spent decades in silence. This is a state of being that anyone can reach, including you. But to become this, to truly embody high vibration as your natural state, you must undergo the ultimate energy shift. You must move from simply practicing high vibration to becoming it. You must shift from effort to embodiment, from consciously maintaining your energy to effortlessly radiating it. The first step in this ultimate shift is raising your vibrational baseline. Most people experience high vibrational states temporarily after meditation, during moments of deep gratitude, or when surrounded by uplifting energy. But then, life happens. Stress creeps in. Negativity pulls at them. They fall back into old patterns, and this is because their baseline vibration, their default state, is still fluctuating between high and low frequencies. The key to becoming a living force of high vibration is to permanently elevate your baseline. This means making high vibration your normal, not just something you experience in certain moments. And the way to do this is through radical vibrational alignment. Every thought, every habit, every environment, every conversation, everything in your life must align with high frequency. You cannot engage in negativity, gossip, or self-doubt and expect to remain high vibrational. You cannot consume low-energy media, surround yourself with draining people, and expect to radiate light. Every aspect of your life must become a reflection of the vibration you wish to embody. The second step is energetic radiance. Most people focus on protecting their energy from negativity. They visualize shields, set boundaries, avoid toxic people. And while this is valuable, there is a higher level of mastery where you no longer need to protect your energy because your energy is so strong that negativity cannot even approach you. Think of the sun. The sun does not block darkness, it simply shines so brightly that darkness cannot exist in its presence. This is what happens when you embody energetic radiance. Your frequency becomes so powerful that it overrides lower energies. Toxic people either shift in your presence or naturally fade away because your energy is simply too high for them to sustain their lower vibrations around you. And the way to cultivate this radiance is through embodied joy, deep presence, and unwavering self-love. When you are truly in love with life, when you are fully present in every moment, when you hold nothing but love for yourself and others, your energy becomes impenetrable. The third step is frequency command. This is where you no longer just maintain a high vibration, you command it. You dictate the energy of any space you enter. You become so anchored in your own frequency that your presence alone shifts reality. This is what true energetic mastery looks like. It is not about avoiding negativity, it is about being the force that transforms it. And the way to achieve this is through deep energetic sovereignty. You must decide, at the core of your being, that nothing outside of you has the power to lower your frequency. Not people, not circumstances, not challenges. Your energy is yours and yours alone. And the moment you fully claim this, you will feel an internal shift, a deep, undeniable knowing that you are untouchable. But the final key to becoming a living force of high vibration is transcending personal energy into collective energy. When you reach this level, your vibration is no longer just about you. It becomes a gift to the world. You no longer seek high vibration for personal benefit, you embody it so that others can rise too. You become a walking activation, an energetic lighthouse for those who are lost in lower frequencies. And this is where the true magic happens. Because when you reach this level of vibrational embodiment, you don't just protect yourself from negativity, you begin to elevate all those around you. You become a healer without even trying, a source of light without effort. And this is when you realize the deepest truth of all high vibration is not something you do, it is something you become. So ask yourself, am I still trying to maintain high vibration, or have I fully become it? Because the moment you shift from practice to embodiment, from effort to effortless radiance, you will step into a level of energetic power that few ever reach. And in this state, no toxic person, no negative energy, no external force can ever pull you down again. Because you are no longer just someone who holds high vibration, you are high vibration,